Hey, what is up, you guys? In today's video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the Jurassic World Rebirth Utahraptor. So let's just get right into it. So first off, let's start with the box. It's your basic Jurassic World Rebirth packaging, Rebirth logo, name of the dinosaur. For the dinosaurs that aren't in the movie, I think they have the Spinosaurus as their render on the side here. You have the dinosaur in the box. I actually really like the Jurassic World Rebirth packaging. I think it's pretty cool. Rebirth logo on the side. Other side, you have another Rebirth logo, and then you flip it around to the back, and you have the Utahraptor doing what it does, the facts app at the top, and the different dinosaurs in the wave over there. So without further ado, let's just get this thing unboxed. And here is the Utahraptor in its glory. Let's just go ahead and attach the tail, which shouldn't be too hard. Nope. Oh. You guys get a sneak peek at what it sounds like. The tail went in pretty easily. But yeah, here is the Utahraptor. So let's just get into the review portion of this video. Going off first with the paint is what I always like to do. So on the face, you have a nice black color, which is, you have black on the face, which is really awesome. And it fades into the orange for the feathering and stuff. And then it goes into like a brown. The toe claws are not painted, which stinks, and neither are the fingernails, which stinks also, but it's fine. I mean, this is only a $15 figure, so it's not too bad. Then we go into the mouth. They do have the new rubber teeth, which I am liking so much because it allows the teeth to be a lot sharper than what they were in the past. It also has like a pinkish color for the inside of the mouth with also a gloss coat over it to simulate saliva, which is also very, very, very awesome. But yeah, that's basically it for the paint. Oh wait, you also have a little white spot around the eye, and then also has yellow eyes, which is really awesome. Yeah, okay, so that's basically it for the paint. Now let's just move into articulation. There's not much articulation on this thing. Well, that's for the action feature. I guess you barely have to move it for it to do that, but you can turn it like this. Well, that's for the action feature, but you can move the tip of the tail like that pretty easily. And then the arms, they are very flimsy. They're made out of a very soft, like rubber material, but they're very easy to move around. Jeez, this thing does not want to stop talking. All right, so you can just move them around like this, they can go out, etc. Same thing with the other side. Yep, it's very awesome. I'm actually having trouble pushing it back in. All right, there we go. The legs also, there's no swivels at the ankles, which I actually like a lot. And then you also have movement at the legs. And geez, this thing is noisy. Here's the scan code at the bottom of the foot for you guys, so you can scan it and put it into your fax app. I do not think it has updated yet, but hey, it doesn't hurt to put that on there. You done talking, Utahraptor? Alright, I guess it just wants to go into the action feature this figure wants us to. So, basically the action feature is you can basically move the tail around like this to get the head to turn left and right, as you guys can see. You can also, to make the tail go up, to kind of snap down, and then you can also go like this to make it snap up, and it does make sounds. It makes a ton of different ones. I don't know if that sounds like an Indoraptor sound or if that's like its own new sound. I guess let's just listen again. I think that is a Indoraptor sound effect because it has the like thing at the end that the Indoraptor has in its roar. But yeah, this figure is very, very, very awesome. I guess the next part we can get to now is, I guess, the size comparison part. So the first size comparison we're going to be comparing up against is a Velociraptor and a human. And as you can see, the Utahraptor is absolutely gigantic compared to a Velociraptor, and it definitely towers over a human. Pretty sure the Utahraptor was like one of the biggest raptors, if not the biggest raptor, when it was alive. But yeah, moving on. Alright, and the next dinosaur is going to be an Utahraptor, which is a little bit bigger than a Velociraptor, but as you guys see, the Utahraptor still absolutely towers over the Atrociraptor. It's just not even like a good comparison. I mean, you could just go like this. You can see how much longer the Utahraptor is, how much bigger its head is, and how much taller and bulkier it is compared to an Atrociraptor. But let's move on to the next thing. And now the next dinosaur is going to be the Indoraptor, which the Utahraptor has the Indoraptor sounds in it, so I might as well just compare it to the Indoraptor. But as you guys can see, the Utahraptor is actually pretty big. It's rivaling the size of the Indoraptor a lot. I think their heads are like basically the same size. I mean, just imagine if the Utahraptor was in Fallen Kingdom when it fought the Indoraptor. I think it would have given the Indoraptor a little bit more of a challenge than Blue did. I know Blue technically beat the Indoraptor, but let's be honest, the Indoraptor was just going after the humans. It wasn't really looking for a fight. But I do think the Utahraptor would put up a pretty good fight against the Indoraptor. Now let's move on to the next and final comparison. Now the next comparison is going to be with another Jurassic World Rebirth figure, which is the only other figure I have from Rebirth, and that is going to be the Distortus Rex. And as you guys can see, the Utahraptor has been taller and about the same size as all the comparisons we've done before this, but the Distortus Rex is much, much bigger than the Utahraptor, as you guys can see. It wouldn't even be a fair fight. If they did fight, it would just absolutely smack the Utahraptor. But, alright guys, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not yet, make sure to please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell to turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. And stay tuned, because on June 1st, I will be going on a toy hunt. Well, I think probably June 2nd instead of June 1st, but I don't know. We'll just see. But I will be going on a toy hunt, so stay tuned. And, and tell me in the comments, guys, what you guys think of the Jurassic World Rebirth Utahraptor, if you have it or if you don't have it. And yeah, this has been Erwin Goji 14 signing out. Bye, guys.